Hi everyone, it's Beverly of Crochet by Bev. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing great today. For this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this crochet tee. It's very simple and easy crochet stitch pattern. We're going to make 2 panels first for the front and back panel and joining them together, adding the sleeves, then the collar, and then the hem borders, and that's it. And we're going to work our stitches or our rows sideways, so it's going to look like this. So you're going to start here, like continue your stitches, and then in this part you're going to make a decrease to create the neckline, then continue here, and then in this part you're going to make increase, and then continue in this side until you finish your panel. So it's very simple constructions to make this top. For your measurement reference, my top is 20 inches wide and 18 inches long. So this is made to measure, so you can do your desired wide or length you want for your top. And for the materials, I use this yarn in 6 colors. So it's up to you how many colors you would like to make for your top. And this is Seashell from Hobby. It's very light and soft, perfect for summer crochet projects. And this is fine weight yarn, but I considered it as sport weight, and I use 4mm hook, scissors, yarn needles, tape measure, 2 stitch markers, and I will put here how many grams or meters I use to make my top for your reference. So if you're going to make a bigger one or long one, small one, you're going to need more or less of this yarn. Alright, so just let me know if you have any questions regarding how to make this top in the comments, and you can tag me always in my Instagram at Crochet by Bev if you would like to share your progress, your finished top. I always love to see your work using my free pattern, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's always a big help to my channel, and please enjoy making your top. And let's start. Let's start. First, decide how long you would like for your top. For my top, I would like to be between 17 to 18 inches long. So as you can see, this is now like 17.5 inches, and the fabric of this stitch pattern is very stretchable, as you can see. So this can be 18 inches long now. It's better you can try a small swatch and see the fabric, how stretchy it is. So I will show you first how to make the pattern stitches, and the pattern is a multiple of 2 plus 1. For my stripy top, I'm using these 6 colors, and this is Seashell from Hobby. It is 40% cotton, 35% viscose, 25% linen. So it's very soft yarn. You can try this also. We're going to start with a foundation chainless double crochet, and I'm using this yellow first. So make a slip knot, insert your hook, and then make a 2 chains. Then yarn over. Now insert your hook into your first chain, then grab a yarn. You have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 1, pull through 2, and then 2 loops. We have our first double crochet. Again, yarn over. Now insert your hook into these 2 loops at the bottom. Then grab a yarn, pull through 1, pull through 2, and then 2 loops. So we're going to repeat this to make our swatch or your foundation chainless double crochet, at least a multiple of 2 plus 1. Again, yarn over, insert hook, grab a yarn, pull through 1 and 2 and 2. Yarn over, insert, grab a yarn, pull through 1 and 2 and 2. Okay, so continue make your foundation double crochet. Okay, I have here a small swatch of 19 stitches. So this is a multiple of 2 plus 1. So for row 1, we're going to make a chain 1, and then turn work. Chain 1 always doesn't count as a stitch throughout, okay? Here into your first stitch, work single crochet and double crochet into the same stitch. Double crochet. Then we're going to skip 1, and then here into this next stitch, work single crochet and double crochet into the same stitch. Single crochet and double crochet. So we're going to repeat this. Skip 1 and into the next stitch, single crochet, then double crochet. Skip 1 into the next stitch, single crochet, double crochet. Okay, we're going to repeat this throughout the stitches. Skip 1, single crochet, double crochet. Then here into your last 2 stitches, skip 1 and in this last stitch only work single crochet. And we are done with our row 1. And before you finish your single crochet, we're going to change color. So I'm going to insert now, before I finish my single crochet in here, my next color. So this one. So to insert your next color and finish your single crochet in there, and then grab your next color and pull here, and then drop the tail in your previous color and put your tail and your previous color like this, and then chain 1. So to avoid many tails to weave in, we're going to carry our handwork yarn in this side. So to continue, we're going to chain once more. So we have 2 chains here, doesn't count as a stitch throughout, and then turn. And for row 2, we're going to work all double crochet into the stitches. So here into your first stitch, work double crochet, and then into the next stitches. So on top of your double crochet, and then into the single crochet, on top of your double crochet and single crochet throughout, okay? All double crochet. Then for the next row, we're going to repeat row 1, row like this one, row 1. So chain 1 and then turn. So we don't need to change color here. So after finishing repeating row 1, okay? So row 1 again, single crochet to your first stitch and then double crochet into the same stitch. Then skip 1, single crochet, double crochet. Skip 1, single crochet, double crochet. So continue this throughout, and then into the last stitch only 1 single crochet. So here in this last 2 stitches, skip 1 and then work single crochet. So before you finish your single crochet, change color. So you're going to insert your next color, then drop. Then you can move like this your handwork yarn. So we're going to carry these yarns to avoid a lot of tail to weave in. So we're going to repeat now for the next row, all double crochet, row 2. So going to chain once more, 2 chains, and then turn. So this row we're going to repeat all double crochet. So it's easy, all double crochet. Alright, before you continue your stitches, decide first how wide you need for your top. You can measure your bust circumference and then add a few inches onto that for the positive ease you would like for your top. So for example, mine, I have 37 inches bust circumference, and then I will add 3 inches onto that for the positive ease I would like for my top. So it becomes 40 inches, and then divide that 40 inches into 2. So I have 20 inches for my back panel and then for my front panel. Alright, we are making first our back panel. We are working sideways, right? So for the computation to make your back panel, so back panel minus 8 inches. That 8 inches is the neckline here. For example, 20, my back panel minus 8 is 12 inches. And then divide that into 2. So for me, 6 inches. And that will be the shoulders in this side, this part. You're going to make first this part. So for me, 6 inches. So I think I have now here 6 inches. Yes. And then we're going to create the neckline, this corner. Okay. So first, make your stitches. At least the wide you need for the shoulders, this part, and then I will show you here how to make the decrease for the neckline, to create the neckline. Okay, this is the simple computation to make our back panel. Okay, so continue here. Now I'm going to show you how to make the corner to create the neckline, this part. So if you reach already the wide you need here for the shoulder, so for me 6 inches, so it's already 6 inches. If you already reach your measurement in here, in this stitch repeating row 1, I'm going to show you how to deduct here. So when you reach already here in this stitch, so you're going to decrease in this repeating row to this all double crochet. So we're going to decrease only 4 stitches for our back panel here. Okay, for 4 stitches only. So it's going to look like that. So you just leave these 4 stitches in here, so don't work in that, and then just continue your stitches here. So chain 1 and turn, and then continue your single crochet and then double crochet, skip 1 and then continue single crochet, double crochet. Okay, so just continue your stitches here until you reach in this side, and then change color again and then stop in here. Okay, so this is only the decrease here, only 4 stitches. And for the other decrease, so for me this is 6 inches, so I will stop in here in this double crochet. So I will just continue here, double crochet. Since I already reached my 6 inches in this stitch, so I'm going to turn my work, so you don't need to chain in here. And then we're going to skip also 4 stitches here to make our next row. So I'm just going to slip stitch. So make it a bit loose. 2, 3, 4. So slip stitch 4 stitches and then continue now your next stitch here. Okay, so that is the 2 way how to make your decrease. Okay, continue like that. So when you are here, you just work only in this stitch. Okay, so you skip 4 stitches here. So that is how you make your decrease if you stop in all double crochet or in this row 1. Okay, so you're going to continue this 8 inches at least. That is the neckline, so this part. So we're going now to continue this part. So continue like this 8 inches, and then we're going to create this other side for the shoulder in this part. Okay, so I will continue in this part 8 inches, and then I'm coming back. Continue. All right, I'm back and I finished my 8 inches for the neckline. If you are done also, I'm going to show you now how to add the 4 stitches here for the next row. If you stop here in the row of all double crochet, our next row is this one, the single crochet double crochet row. What we're going to do is we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then turn, and then second chain from the hook here, work single crochet and double crochet into the same chain, and then skip one chain, and then here into the next chain work your single crochet and then double crochet, and then continue here in the stitches. So we have one more chain here, skip one, and then in the next stitch single crochet, double crochet, skip, single crochet, double crochet. So be sure you have 4 stitches here, 1 2 3 4. But if you stop in the row of single crochet and double crochet, this row, your next row is double crochet like this. So what you're going to do is yarn over, insert your hook into this loop, this little loop here in this chain 1, then grab a yarn, pull through 1 to make the next chain here, pull through 2 and 2. So we have our next double crochet here, and then yarn over, insert your hook in these 2 loops at the bottom, grab a yarn, pull through 1, pull through 2 and 2. We have 2 double crochet. It's like doing the foundation row of double crochet in the beginning. So you have 2 here, again yarn over, insert your hook in the 2 loops at the bottom, grab a yarn, pull through 1 and 2 and 2, yarn over, insert hook, grab a yarn, pull through 1 and 2 and 2. So you do that only 4 stitches, 1 2 3 4. So you have now your 4 stitches here. Then continue your next row, chain 1 and turn. So your next row will be that single crochet, double crochet. So into the first stitch, single crochet and double crochet, skip 1 into the next row, single crochet, double crochet, skip 1, and then into the next stitch, single crochet, double crochet, and then just continue. Okay, so that is how to add the 4 stitches back into these stitches. Okay, so just continue your rows for this side. So I'm going to work more 6 inches. It should be the same kind of stitches to match the sides. Continue. I'm back, and as you can see, I finished my first panel, and this is the back panel. Next, we're going to make the second panel, our front panel. The only difference between our back and front panel is we're going to make our front panel a lower neckline or deep neckline here. We're going to decrease more stitches here to make it deep our front neckline. To make the front panel, it's the same. You're going to start with your foundation chainless double crochet, the same kind of stitches, and then just continue your pattern stitches in here. And then when you reach the row, you're going to decrease. In our back panel, we made 4 stitches decrease in here. Now for our front panel, we're going to make 8 decrease. It's the same. You're going to decrease in here, in this side. So you can see this side. So I'm going to decrease 8 stitches. When you do the decrease in your double crochet, row of double crochet, just skip 8 stitches here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So just just leave this unworked. If you do the decrease in your single crochet, double crochet row, so finish this double crochet row. And then turn your work, and now we're going to decrease 8 stitches here. So we're going to slip stitch. So it's the same like our back panel, how to decrease. Just make it loose. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I decrease 8 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And now I'm going to start my single crochet, double crochet here, single crochet and double crochet, then skip 1, single crochet, double crochet, and then just continue like this. It's the same, and then when you reach the middle, so just continue like that your pattern stitches until you reach again also the same row counts of rows for the neckline. So I'm going to make this 8 inches and then do the increase in here to make this part. Alright, so just do your stitches in here, just continue for the neckline part, and then we're going to increase to make the next side part. Okay, continue. Okay, when you are done this neckline row part, we're going now to increase in here. We decrease 8 stitches here, so we're going to increase 8 stitches in this part. When you are here in the rows of double crochet, what you're going to do is yarn over, insert your hook into this chain 1 or in this little loop here, and then grab a yarn, pull through 1 and 2 and 2. So we have our 1 stitch here, and then yarn over. Now insert your hook in these 2 loops at the bottom, this one, then grab a yarn, pull through 1 and 2 and 2, just like the same how we did the foundation row of double crochet. So we have now 2 double crochet here, and then just continue like this, yarn over, insert your hook in these 2 loops at the bottom, grab a yarn, pull through 1 and 2 and 3. So you're going to continue this 5 times more, so you're going to have 8 double crochet here. And then when you are going to increase in this row, your single crochet and double crochet row, what we're going to do is we're going to chain 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then turn work, and then we're going to skip 1 chain here, and then in this next chain work single crochet. So I'm going to work into the back bump of my chain, single crochet and double crochet, and then skip 1, and then into that next chain, single crochet and double crochet. So it's like the same how we did in our back panel. Skip 1, single crochet and then double crochet, skip 1, single crochet and double crochet, and then you skip 1 here, and then here into this next stitch you work your single crochet and then double crochet, and then just continue your stitches, just skipping 1 and then single crochet and then double crochet. And then when you are in your next row, you're going to work in these stitches also. Okay, so just continue here until you reach the wide of your second panel. Okay, so when you are done your 2 panels, now we're going to sew them together. First, we're going to sew the shoulder part. Put your first panel right side up, so the right side where the rows of double crochet are the right side, as you can see, and the rows of the single crochet and double crochet, it's the wrong side. So the bump of this row 2, it's up. That is the right side. Okay, put your right side up, your first panel, and your second panel right side down. And using a long strand of your yarn, I'm going to use this color to sew the shoulder. So start, sew the shoulders. Just simply whip stitch them together. If you have a better way to sew the shoulder part for neater sewing, you can do that. When you are done here, sew this other side. And before you sew the sides, try it on first your top and then decide how open you would like for the armhole or how wide you would like for the sleeve. Okay, so first sew the shoulder part. This is how it look like, my sewing in the shoulder. Okay, when you are done sewing the shoulders, now we're going to sew the sides. If you already have your stitch marker here, or you already decided how wide or how open you would like for your armhole, so I already put my stitch markers in here. And make sure your stitches in here, it's a multiple of 2 plus 1, okay? So it's the same with our stitch pattern, a multiple of 2 plus 1, because we're going to make the sleeves the same stitch pattern. So it should be the same like our stitch pattern here. Multiple of 2 plus 1. I have 25 stitches here and 25 stitches in this side. And also in the other side, 25 stitches and then 25 stitches. Now we're going to sew the sides. You can use the same color here to make it neater the sewing. I'm going to use either the yellow or the lavender and the green or the pink here. Okay, so it's the same how to sew. You can weave stitch in and out, in and out. There are the regular stitches here, so it's easier to sew the sides. Continue. Make sure your panel are still in the wrong side. Alright, so when you are done sewing the sides, I'm going to show you now how to make the sleeves. So the sleeve is a simple adding a few more rows here. It's the same stitch pattern, a multiple of 3 plus 1. So this is how it look like my sleeve. I only did 4 rows. So it depends how long you would like for your sleeve. You're going to start here in this first stitch, or you can start in here, insert your yarn here and then chain 2, the same stitch pattern. You're going to chain 2 to start, and then in your first stitch work double crochet. So I'm going to start also double crochet all the way around. So make sure your stitches are multiple of 2 plus 1, okay? You can add in the middle here or in the middle in this sewing part here to achieve your stitch pattern multiple of 2 plus 1. Okay, I put double crochet here, double crochet together just to close this gap. I have a total of 51 stitches. If you are finished, you're going to slip stitch into your first stitch, then chain 1 and turn. Slip stitch there doesn't count as a stitch. You're going to turn like this, and now you're working at the wrong side. Work your single crochet and double crochet into that first stitch, then skip 1, single crochet, double crochet. It's the same stitch pattern. We're just working as a round. So when you are finishing here, your last stitch will be single crochet, right? You're going to slip stitch here into your first stitch and then chain 2, turn work, and you'll continue your double crochet. Okay, so it's the same stitch pattern, just slip stitching here, so we're not doing the sewing later. So we're just joining and work as around. So it's going to look like this. Okay, continue. If you are done, you're going to slip stitch in here, just chain 1 and cut your yarn. So I did only 4 rounds, so it depends how long you would like for your sleeve. You can do more. I want my last row with these double crochet and single crochet rows to have a nice edging. You can do with the all double crochet, but for me this is what I like. So it depends how you would like to end your sleeves, in the row of double crochet or in the single crochet double crochet. Okay, now we're going to add a collar. Okay, for the neckline, locate your middle here in this neckline. So for me it's here. and then we're going to start in here. So it's the same stitch pattern we're going to make. I'm going to use this white or cream yarn, only one color to make my collar. It's up to you. If you would like stripe colors also, you can do that. Okay, insert your yarn in the middle, and we're going to work in the wrong side first. So you start in here, chain 2, so work like this facing the wrong side of your panel. So we're going to start with double crochet and put 1 double crochet here in the middle of this double crochet, and 1 in here. You can see the distance of your double crochet into your stitches. Just make sure it's not too far or too close. Okay, all double crochet around. And then when you reach here, we're going to continue for the next round. Okay, so I'm reached the end here, so I put 1 double crochet also in that stitch. So just chain 1 and turn, and in the first stitch work your single crochet and double crochet, skip 1, single crochet, double crochet. So we're going to work our stitch pattern back and forth. So when you reach in here, chain 2 and then turn your work like this, and then work again your stitch pattern. Then when you reach again in here, chain 1 and then go back to make the stitch pattern. So just work back and forth until we reach the desired length for our collar. Okay, in our next row of all double crochet, we're going to make a decrease where the sewing stitches here in the shoulder part. Here in any of these stitches, just make 2 double crochet. Like in this stitch, make 1 and another 1 double crochet, and in the next stitch make 2 double crochet also, this 1 and 2. So we made 4 double crochet in these 2 stitches. So we decrease 2 stitches and then just continue all double crochet. Then when you reach also in this part here in the sewing stitches, you increase also 2 double crochet, 2 double crochet in any of these stitches here. 2 stitches make 2 double crochet. I will show you when I'm here. Okay, so now I'm here in the sewing stitches. So I'm going to work in these next 2 stitches, double crochet, 2 double crochet, and the next stitch 2 double crochet. Okay, so only in this part, so 2 double crochet, 2 double crochet, we increase 2 stitches here and then 2 stitches here, and just continue your stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch. And then in the next row it's the same, just continue your single crochet and then double crochet, and then the next row of all double crochet again. We're going to make increase in the same spot or part in these 4 stitches. We're going to make increase of 3 stitches. So just make 2 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 2 double crochet. Okay, so only 3 stitches we're going to increase in this side and in this other side. Okay, so in these 4 stitches, in these 3 stitches here, 2 2 2, or in these 2 2 2. So you make 3 increase here, 3 stitches increase here, so 6 stitches total. So just continue like that. We're going to increase here only in the rows of all double crochet. Okay, and the rows of single crochet, double crochet, it's the same, just do your stitches, and then the next row again of all double crochet, just increase 4 stitches. So in the next row 3 stitches, and then the next row 4 stitches. Okay, just do 2 double crochet in the same stitch until you reach the desired length of your collar. Continue. Okay, I finished my collar. So this is how it look like. So I did only 10 rows. I end up with rows of single crochet and double crochet. And this is the increase. So I increased 2 stitches, 3 stitches, 4 stitches, and then 5 stitches here. And also here on the other side. Only in the rows of double crochet. And this is the final outcome of my collar. So it's up to you. If you want a longer collar, you can add more into your rows. And then last, so we're going to make a borders in the hem part just to hide our loops here. So I will simply put all double crochet. So we're going to start here in any of the corner. So just insert your yarn and chain 2 and then double crochet into the rows of single crochet, double crochet, and then 1 in the middle of your double crochet, and then on top of the double crochet, and then in the rows of single crochet, double crochet. And while doing your double crochet, make sure to hide those loops. You can see the distance of your double crochet. If you need a bit nearer or far, you can do that. Okay, continue make all double crochets in the hem border. And this is the hem finish. And just weave all your ends and we are done with our crochet tee. And hope you had a great time making this tutorial, making your top, and hope to see you again next time. Happy crochet everyone. Bye.